Hello and welcome to PolyLearn support. In this short video, we will go over how to add a rubric or marking guide to assignments in PolyLearn. These help the students understand exactly what they are being graded on and also help speed up the grading process for instructors or graders. Before we get into it, just as a reminder, this is a rubric and this is a marking guide. Rubrics and marking guides can be applied to a few different activity types in PolyLearn, but we will be doing ours with an assignment. To get started, make sure you turn editing on in the settings drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner, and then scroll down to where you want to add your new assignment. Then click the Add an Activity or Resource link, and then Assignment and Add. We already had a video about how to create assignments in PolyLearn, so I will skip all the basic settings of an assignment. I'll give this assignment a title and a description real quick, and then scroll down to the Grade tab. Under the Grade tab, there's an option called Grading Method, so we'll click on that. The first option we will go over is the rubric. Once you have adjusted the settings so you are happy with your assignment, scroll to the bottom of the page and hit Save and Display so we can set up the rubric. At this point, you can still change your grading method if you decided you wanted to use a different form of grading. Once you have some templates, you can use that option, but for now we'll start ours from scratch. First, give this rubric a name, and then we can start adding criteria. In the leftmost column, you put what criterion you are grading. Then you can describe the different levels and how many points each is worth. If you need more than the default 3 levels, you can hit the Add Level button to get a new level. You can also adjust the point values for each level by clicking it and changing it. When you are ready for the next criterion, hit the Add Criterion button to get a whole new set of blanks. If you want to copy a criterion into another row, hit the 2 pages icon to the left of whichever row. The arrows allow you to switch the order of them all, and the X will delete that row. Not all the criteria need to have the same amount of levels, so you can add and delete them as you want. Then go over the last few settings to tweak it how you want it, and when you are done, hit the Save Rubric and Make It Ready button at the bottom of the page. Now I'll show you how easy it is to grade assignments with a rubric. Just hit Grade, read the submission, and then expand the rubric using the button right here. You'll notice whichever block you hover over lights up, and when you select one, it will remain lit up. You also have the option to leave feedback for each criterion. That's how rubrics work. So now let's go back really quick and see how a grading guide works. This time I will select the grading guide option and again choose to start from scratch. I will again give it a name and a quick description. Then scroll down to where the first space is available for your first criterion. You will have to put in the name of the criterion, a description for the students, optionally one for your grader, and points possible. You can continue to add criteria until you are happy with your grading guide. Under the criteria, there is a spot to save comments that you think you will be using a lot. So for example, I will save one that says, "Great job with the plot and character development, but it seemed boring at times because of your lack of interesting language." When you have added all your criteria and frequently used comments, scroll to the bottom of the page and hit Save Grading Guide and Make It Ready. Now I'll hit the Grade button so you can see how to grade with a grading guide. It is very similar to the rubric in that you read the assignment and then can come over here and leave feedback and scores for each criterion you made. That's all for grading guides and rubrics, so if you have any more questions, please feel free to visit the PolyLearn support site at polylearnsupport.calpoly.edu or email us at polylearnsupport@calpoly.edu.